Hey guys, how are you? Okay guys, getting ready to do a general collective read, and I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you've had a wonderful week this week. This will be general as always. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. That's weird. I heard the universe is all over this, so I have no idea what that's about. Let's see what that is about. Okay. Reclaim. Somebody's reclaiming something. This may have been somebody that's been in battle or somebody that is feeling like they're guarded in a sense. It's interesting because this person actually looks like they're on a throne of sorts, don't they? They're reclaiming their throne. What is this about? Okay, let's keep going. Self-love. Wow. Maybe that's what you're reclaiming. Maybe somebody's spending some time here, maybe a lot of time here in self-love here. Maybe you are reclaiming yourself in a sense, reclaiming who you are, letting go of any of illusions that maybe have been put upon you in some way, shape, or form about who you are. Can you believe this? I said the universe is all over this. Look at that. Look how the universe has its hand in the whole thing. Okay, this is definitely about an awakening. This is about something turning in someone's favor as well, because the universe has their hand all in it. And look at this. You see all of the little attachments, it looks like, coming down from here. This is interesting because you know what it reminds me of? How a puppet is on a string. I'm not saying you're a puppet. I'm saying they have their hands in all of this. This is what's making things move here, the universe in your favor here, maybe due to your self-love. Okay, I just heard, he who doth protest too much. This does not feel like this belongs, so I'm going to have to figure out why that's coming in. He who doth protest too much. Wow, share wisdom. Okay, so somebody here may be sharing some kind of wisdom, or maybe this is the universe pushing you to share your wisdom, imploring you to share your wisdom. Okay, I had two fly. Let's see what these are. So we have, it's funny because these actually flew on the ground and they came out upside down. Look at this. So I guess I'm going to leave them that way because I feel like things happen for a reason. So one part is take risk and one part is shadow. They're both in reverse though. As if saying not to take a risk and not deal with your shadow. Now that doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe you're sharing wisdom about a time when you were not taking risk, or maybe you were taking unnecessary risk here because you were in your shadow. This could also be telling me that now, I have to take the risk out now, because this could definitely be telling me that you're coming out of your shadow. Okay, like you've worked very hard to come out of your shadow, but oh, you know what it is? You're not taking a risk. That's the problem. That's the issue. Okay, you've already dealt with your shadow. You're out of your shadow. I feel like you're being told here, share your wisdom. You're already out of your shadow. It's time to take a risk because you're not doing it. The universe is trying to get somebody here to move forward. Reclaim your power. I said reclaim your throne. I don't even know what that means. And didn't I hear he who doth protest too much too? Why am I hearing that? Because that's about royalty. That's from, that's Shakespearean, right? That's like Hamlet, which is about a prince and a king. And, well, the prince is actually Hamlet, but the uncle or the father, I don't remember the play. Anyway, they're a king. It's about royalty. Anyway, I'm saying that to say, I was saying reclaim your throne in some way. What was Hamlet? I think it was cast in, I think the playwright was in, somebody could be a poet. Somebody could be famous, I guess. Somebody here could also, they could be in plays. They could write plays. They could be in Denmark. I want to say it was in Denmark. Maybe from Denmark. Okay, anyway. I feel like Spirit is definitely encouraging someone here to reclaim themselves, okay? Or maybe they're telling me that you have been reclaiming yourself through dealing with your shadow and through self-love here. And the universe is definitely pushing someone here to actually share their wisdom now. So somebody's being pushed out of a comfort zone. And maybe this is a situation where someone doesn't know how to share their wisdom. What do I say? How do I get started? You know, I think, first of all, let me start by saying I believe that meditation would help that. Okay. Cultivating not only a strong mind, but also a strong bond. Okay. Getting more and so in alignment with spirit here, that will definitely help. You will be questioning less and feel like you're being propelled to do things a little bit more when you do that. All right, let's see what this is about. By the way, guys, I've had people ask me, a lot of people actually, especially in my emails. I get a lot of emails from you guys. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. I love knowing that my readings are resonate with you guys. I don't do any kind of personal readings. I know I get that asked over and over. I don't take donations of any kind, anything like that. Okay. I know back in when I first started the channel about, I don't know, 20 months ago or something like that, I did put up a donation thing on there, but honestly, I only did that for like a week or so, and then, or maybe 2 weeks, something like that. Anyway, that was taken off pretty promptly, and I've never accepted those even from that point on. I just don't, I don't know. I don't feel like that's something I need to be doing. So I just want to let you guys know that. Thank you so much. I feel like you watching my readings and liking, you know, subscribing, all of that for me, that is definitely a blessing enough. I really do appreciate you guys. I just wanted to say that, and hopefully that will, I have it written in my info thing, but people keep asking that. So just to let you know, thank you for that. You know, show your appreciation by continuing to watch. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see, what else? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Value here. Wow. Six of Wands. I'm sorry, that's the Four of Wands. I have no idea why I said the six. High Priestess. Ace of Wands. Somebody's being pushed out of their comfort zone, hands down. And this is somebody who's very, very intuitive, very in tune, it looks like, with their gifts, with Source. This is somebody that's definitely keeping a lot to themselves, keeping kind of quiet here. I see it again. Okay, this could be somebody that has felt a bit left out in the cold, or maybe they have felt like they've been all alone in some way, shape, or form here. Okay, this could be a Queen of Pentacles energy, so definitely can't, I'm sorry, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo here. This could be a mom or a father as well. This could be somebody that's very kind, nurturing, a business person, or someone with a very good business head on their shoulders here. I feel like something is coming up for somebody that's going to make them feel like it's time to separate. Wow. Okay, separate. That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say celebrate. But maybe that does require separating from something. Maybe that is why I'm getting the reclaim. I find this so interesting because I heard he who doth protest too much. And that is not about someone sharing their wisdom, at least not in that playwright, or not in the play of Hamlet. What that is in is, that's about somebody who reacts, somebody who's talking too much about something that they were clearly involved with. I hope this makes sense. You know how when someone just keeps on talking about the same thing over and over and over, and it's almost like they're trying to detract or pull back your attention from them to look in another direction, something like that. That's kind of what that's about. And I just said something about separating too. Somebody could actually have a throne. Somebody here could be held in very, very high regard in some way, and they need to reclaim that. Maybe the events or something that has happened here, especially if there was a lack of self-love for a little while, had someone doubting that or not remembering who they are. Could have had someone here feeling left out in the cold. It could be financially. It could also be this person is literally out in the snow, feeling very cold. Could be disconnected here spiritually or felt that way, you know, maybe physically from other people. Somebody could have been watching somebody else have happiness, or maybe someone is watching you have some kind of happiness or some kind of success in your life. I definitely see you guys something. I feel like somebody who felt like they were left out in the cold in some way, shape, or form, or struggling in some way, shape, or form, is getting some kind of new opportunity here. It's about passion. It's about creativity. And maybe it is your strong intuition that's guiding you into it, because I told you the universe is at play here. You can see it. Trying to get things to turn here, pushing you, encouraging you, imploring you to share your wisdom. I don't know what that means for you. But for some of you, I know that I have a lot of teachers on here. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to see this card come out, even though it's a brand new deck. So maybe this is about that. You don't have to be a teacher. Well, first of all, being a teacher doesn't mean you're standing on a stage teaching, okay? We're a teacher in many, many facets. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're sharing could be helping other people to elevate, maybe to find themselves, to encourage self-love within them as well, to reclaim who they truly are, to bring them out of their shadow, or to help them deal with their shadow. But the issue here is somebody's not been willing to take a risk here, and I see it. But it looks like you're about to have the opportunity. Somebody's about to have an opportunity here, and it's going to be a reason to celebrate. Yeah, here come the options. Look at this. Wisdom. Share wisdom. Wisdom. And this wisdom did not come easy to you. Okay, this is the card of judgment. 20. Okay, so this wisdom did not come easy to you. You had to, this is the school of hard knocks, right? You had to learn things the difficult way. You had to go through probably your own karma, process your own stuff here to get to this point where you've gained a lot of wisdom. This is your shadow, right? You're going to have some options coming up for you. It's pushing you to really share this with other people, to help other people. I think you've had a long struggle by yourself, to be honest with you. I'm going to go a little deeper here because I feel like this wasn't just recent. I feel like you could have felt alone in many respects here. Okay, this could have been in your head, in your life, whether it were true or not. You felt it. So for you, it was absolutely true. Okay, there could have been sadness or depression. That's not going to be for all of you, but that will apply for some of you most definitely. I don't know why I'm getting PTSD in this card as well. So there's a lot of things that have actually gone on here. Okay, somebody has really found themselves or found their way here to higher ground is what I'm feeling. Now, if you were in some kind of marriage, honestly, that could have been what created this to begin with. It could have been a marriage that went awry. Okay, it could have been, because that's a married person. There's a lady here with a kid in a marriage or some kind of stability here. Now feeling left out in the cold. Now there's a lady in that card. You, of course, don't have to be a lady. This is just energy. Whatever you went through was difficult, and I think it was long. But it did help you to dig deep, and it did help you to start looking for answers, and it did help you to connect. The letters B or J, or both, could be of significance here. So you've gleaned a lot through all of this is what I'm getting here. And you're going to get an opportunity to really stand out, to shine here, to use that, okay, that passion maybe that you have, that information, that wisdom to make a difference in other people's lives. So I think you're going to be presented with some kind of option here for sure. I think you're going to have many options, maybe opportunities that could be coming up for you. Make sure that you're paying attention here, because I see you've been reluctant to take a risk towards this. Some of you may already be doing some of this, but it looks to me like you're being encouraged here to expand. Maybe that's something you've wanted. Queen of Wands, look. What about Spirit? Yeah, you're a natural born leader. Yeah, there's that decision. You're a natural born leader. Okay, you're inspiring to people. People are encouraged by you. People could be drawn to you. There could be some kind of allure about you. You might have kind of this eternal youth thing going on as well. I don't know if you travel quite a bit, or maybe you have this zest for life. I don't think you mind being on the stage. Look at this person. They don't mind being on the stage. They're full of passion. So this is somebody that could definitely be comfortable in the limelight generally, okay? But there's been some kind of road back to getting back to who they truly are, reclaiming who they truly are here, and that's been through their own self-love here. Again, this is a card very much so about celebration. You could find yourself about other people, or maybe this is something that you've been enjoying doing, maybe around friends, family, something like that, some kind of celebration that could be happening around you. I think you should be. I think this will be pause for some kind of celebration, but you're going to have to make a decision. It may require you to, what did I say earlier about mistake? Okay, so sorry about that. My father is visiting and completely broke my channel. He likes to wander a little bit. Anyway, let me refocus. Okay, so yeah, something here is definitely going to be a cause for celebration. But it's going to require someone here to make a decision, it looks like. Let's see what this is about. I heard growth. Wow, justice. Look at that. Balancing of the scales. I see a heart there and I see money there. The heart and the money. What is this about? Love or stability? Or is it balancing of both? Something here could be balancing in your life, or you're going to feel... Why am I hearing vindicated? Vindicated for what? I wonder if there is something, maybe there is something legal that is actually going on that's going to pay out. And maybe, I said a marriage, maybe it is over a past love situation. Vindicated. Vindicated would indicate to me that someone's been falsely accused, or maybe had things said that were untrue in some way. Let's keep going. Oh my goodness. There's that King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. What is going on? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got more Libra here. King of Swords could also be a judge. Look at this. This person is literally a judge here. Okay, well, something is definitely coming out that's making someone here feel vindicated. Let me look at this. Look at this card. This lady's got on at least 5-inch heels, it looks like. A leather jacket. She's kind of scolding this person. It's interesting because they actually have a chain or something coming from their neck. Almost looks dominatrix, right? Dominatrix-y, I guess. But I feel like it's truth. But this is interesting how this is coming across if you just look here. She's definitely schooling somebody. Somebody could definitely be winning a lawsuit here. Maybe they feel like that. Maybe that is feeling vindicated. Oh my God. You are not going to believe what I'm thinking. I'm going back to what I said in the beginning, and I said, "This. What does this have to do with this?" But remember, I said, "He who protesteth this much or too much." Somebody could definitely be in some kind of lawsuit or something like that, or maybe they've been in something like that where someone was lying or getting caught kind of in a lie. Because remember, that is about trying to get someone not to focus on you. It's almost like I keep saying the thing over and over, hoping that will be the truth, or you will believe my story, or it will at least push any suspicion maybe off of me. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could have definitely been going through some kind of lawsuit or legal battle. But if they weren't in a legal battle, somebody might be waking up or figuring out what someone else was doing here. Somebody's getting schooled. I mean, look at this. Definitely. I feel like somebody's being taught a lesson, okay, in some way, shape, or form. And it's interesting because you see the sort of truth behind this person. The truth is on someone's side here. Okay. One more, Spirit. Wow. Oh my God. What is happening? 8 of Swords can be being imprisoned in your head. It can be very much so mental, but it can also represent someone getting locked up. Somebody could definitely, but look, with these 3 cards together, we got a judge. We have a person speaking truth and schooling another individual with truth, okay? And then we have someone who is locked up. Somebody could definitely be going to jail, okay? Justice could be being served here, okay? Somebody could definitely feel vindicated by whatever was happening to them or whatever is actually coming out, allowing them to feel like justice has been served here. This is interesting how these 2 stories are intertwining. Was someone maybe... So this could definitely be a divorce, as we said before, where, you know, maybe someone was casting dispersions on another, saying some, you know, some terrible things that actually put someone or made them feel like they were left out in the cold. Could have also cost them a lot of money in some way, but somebody here decided to focus on reclaiming their power, stepping into self-love, allowing the universe to kind of handle things, okay? Really connecting here with their higher self, with their inner guides. Somebody's getting a brand new start because something else is ending, and it may be ending with somebody physically behind bars here. If this is you, I feel like you paid a very heavy price here for something. But I don't think you need to worry about that anymore because the universe is, again, they're running things here. You can see it. So whoever this person was, they may have thought that they had you bound, you know, with whatever these dispersions, perhaps some kind of untruths. Let me just say it that way, something like that. But you grew It looks like you learned a lot from it. You're being implored here to really share your wisdom, because I think you've grown so much. Now you really know that even who that version of what you were playing before was much smaller than who you are. It's not even about reclaiming. It's not about something that you've had in this physical world. I feel like this is who you are spiritually. You are definitely having a reason to celebrate here. Most definitely. Okay, let's keep going here. Yeah, whatever this has been, this has really pushed you into it. I'm looking back at that reclaim and look at that. Can't make it up. Ace of Pentacles. It's pushed you much higher than you've ever been, is what I'm feeling. And it's about to get better. You just needed to free yourself up in some way. And honestly, I think you had to go hard on somebody. That's the way I feel. You had to. This is interesting because I'm wondering, I don't know, you can figure out who that I'm getting a little too nosy. Seriously, I'm wondering who this person is, but is somebody getting schooled by the truth, plain and simple. All right, so we have Ace of Pentacles here. What else, Spirit? Six of Pentacles. Okay, you're stepping into a different time. I feel like I got this the other day. Wow. Yeah, this is the choice that you have to make. Things are getting put behind you. This energy, whatever this was, there's been a balancing of the scales. Somebody's paying a heavy price for something that was done to you. Could be some atrocity or something that was done against you in some way. Could be a marriage, something like that. Whatever it is, it's bad. It's really bad for somebody, is what I'm getting here. I don't think it's you, because you have Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Fool card. Now that energy is clearing. You're going to be expected to make a change in your life, to make a shift. Okay? That chance, maybe that's why you couldn't take the risk before. Maybe that is why. Maybe they're encouraging you to step out to share your wisdom, but that's not something you could do before because you felt like you had to complete something else. Even if it was some kind of energy that you felt was holding you back. Now I see you're getting everything that you need here. This is very much so a card about equal reciprocity. Whatever you're putting out there is coming back to you tenfold. I have believed that up here because when I first went into the reading, I heard the universe is all over this. You were already getting it back. It was just taking its time to come back around here. You got some kind of new start that is coming out. It's going to be it could be very lucrative for some of you. These are pentacles, okay? That usually represents money to me. But most importantly, I think you're going to feel like you're getting everything you need. You may have other people that are trying to help you, or maybe other people that are very supportive of you in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like you're having to make a choice here. The full energy is about taking that step out in the right direction, being free to do so. It's more about leaping before you look, actually. Look at that. What is that about? Absolutely. Yeah. Leaping before you look. See, this is why you're being supported so much. Wow. I feel like you're still going to be a bit guarded about something. And maybe that is energies and things around you. I feel like you feel like there is a need to still kind of be a little bit defensive. Maybe it's what you've been through as well. Or maybe there's not a need. Maybe this is just what you're doing at this particular time. I find it interesting that I'm getting here the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like I need to tell you that there will be some kind of balancing act that needs to happen here. Okay, if you're an earth angel, for sure, step into that energy. Okay, you will be able to find some kind of balance here. I'm seeing that on both. This person is literally balancing. Okay, Temperance is, of course, about balancing. It's about moderation as well. I think you're going to be able to find your balance after this, whatever this was. And honestly, I think you might be feeling anyway like you're, I heard vindicated. Okay, that's very strong. That must make you feel good, right? There's a reason to celebrate. We've seen that twice. That's going to make you feel good. I think it's going to make you feel good just to have something behind you. Also denoting here that this is falling on the King of Swords here. So this could be based, this defensive energy could be something that is still there trying to phase out a little bit from whatever this has been. You're going to find your balance. And honestly, whatever you have coming up, I think it's going to be quite easy for you to balance with that as well. Look at that. Again, seeing it on this ball. Very easy for you to balance and to juggle in this situation. I feel this is telling you just take it in moderation here. I also feel like this is telling you to, just be aware. Protective is actually a good word, but just kind of be aware. Because anytime I don't know what you're doing here, you're sharing wisdom. Anytime we open ourselves up to a lot of energies, it's just good to be aware and to make sure that we're taking the proper protections for ourselves. But it looks like that's going to work out. Temperance is all about alchemizing, okay, making things happen. Okay, let's see, what else? Yep, Ten of Cups. This could be about family. You might feel like you've met your soul family in some way. This could definitely be about emotional richness. Feeling like you have everything that you need in some way. Wow. Yeah, after a very difficult time. Look at this. Very difficult time. I do love this card. This guy is on the ropes, right? This guy's kind of holding themselves up, but they're still in it. They're still in the fight, and that's what I feel about you. So you're coming across as very resilient, okay? Yes, you've been through a lot, but you're still in the fight here. This could have been a battle with your family, honestly, with that Ten of Cups card here. Yeah. Whatever you're doing right now, I think is going to... I feel like you're going to upset... Oh my God, I'm definitely being redirected. Hang on one second. Okay, something else is going on with these 4 cards here. I feel like whatever you're doing could also be creating conflict. Either somebody seems to me like they're a bit upset, unwilling to hear whatever this truth is that you're speaking. It might be your family. Maybe that's who you have felt like you had to defend yourself against. Let me get one more, because I'm feeling like this could be somebody who maybe cares about you. Look at that. Conflict. That's what I'm going to say to you. Some people around you might actually have an issue with what you're doing. Maybe they have an issue with your belief systems or how you're saying things, the truth that you're actually speaking here. I think you have to, I think you're going to have to protect what you feel is your truth. Because I do feel people will want conflict over that. They may try and create conflict. I mean, that could be just arguments or anything like that. I think you just have to kind of let it go. Again, I feel like you've been through enough. Okay, and maybe that's what started all this to begin with. I'm not really sure. But share your wisdom. We had another card of wisdom. You've been through these dark times to learn, and so that you can do that. It was preparing you in some way. Now that you're doing it, I think some people are going to be, they're going to find it, I feel like it's competing, honestly, with it just goes against what they believe, and that's fine. That shouldn't be an issue. But for a lot of people, they can be quite rigid, I'll say, and feel like their way is the only way, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. They're unwilling to kind of hear, and honestly, they don't need to hear. I think that whoever is for you will be pulled to you, whoever you're sharing this with. This could also be people, if they were actually in this lawsuit with you or whatever. That's what this conflict as well. Of course, they're going to continue with the conflict. Okay, this is the 5, though. This is the 5 of actual wands, not swords here. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. I just wouldn't worry about it. you don't have anything to prove, it's what I feel. I think you have to live in your truth, speak your truth, and move forward. Somebody might have tried to stop you from doing that in some way, though, because I'm seeing it here. And somebody is, yeah, they're going to be suffering here. I don't know what they did, but it could have been, obviously, it could have been hugely illegal here, maybe even criminal, because that looks to me like somebody that's in a jail cell. Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. Look at this. Beautiful. There's your King of Pentacles. So, I don't know who you just got out of a relationship with, but I do see that you have somebody that's trying to come into your life that seems to be a counterpart. And maybe it's as a result of these changes that you've actually made here. Maybe it's as a result of something that you're doing. I feel like, honestly, this could be, you could be on the brink of something like this, which is interesting because something else has ended here. This is somebody that I think will definitely have real feelings for you. Let me just tell you that. It might scare you a little bit, especially if you've been through something that's been a bit tumultuous here. Might create a little bit of anxiety as well. If this person already knows you or is watching you, they may also be feeling some sense of anxiety. Maybe the anxiety has to do with, I don't know. I think there's a victory coming. I got to be honest with you all the way around. I don't, could this be a business partner? This feels like this could be a King of Pentacles to a Queen of Pentacles. This could definitely be a match in some way. Somebody's very nervous about approaching you or will be very nervous, but I feel like their feelings will be very real for you. There could be a lot of communication as well, going back and forth. You guys can make each other feel like you are like kids together, like young love, you know what I'm saying? This person could also be seeing you because of what you're doing as well. This could definitely be somebody, so you could be somebody in the spotlight here in the Six of Cups here, or maybe they are. Something's bringing y'all together, and maybe it's what both of you do here. Maybe it is your belief system. Maybe it's some meetup group that you're both a part of. It's something like that. But you're both, now you could both be earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here, but you don't have to be. I do think you're both very grounded and caring individuals here, and you both seem to be very stable. So for some of you guys, you could definitely be leaving something behind here is what it looks like, to really reclaim your power, to reclaim who you are. And I think this is all at the prompting here of the universe is what I'm getting here. But what you may not know is that due to what you're doing as well, and you're probably not even focused on this, to be honest with you, because it looks like you're leaving something else, maybe even a bit destructive behind. What you're stepping into is so much, I just feel like it's so much better. I mean, clearly, so much better, so much more stable. So try not to let your nerves get the best of you here. Okay, again, take the risk. And then I'm seeing the anxiety card. This is definitely you being pushed out of your comfort zone. All right, listen to your judgment, of course, your inner guidance, your intuition, but make sure that's what you're listening to and not your fears, okay? Yeah, Star card, okay? Because everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be great. As a matter of fact, the Star card coming out with the Six of Cups, or the Six of Wands here. Yeah, I mean, look. I don't know if somebody's gaining some kind of fame. I mean, I hate to go back to that, but that's what I'm getting. The freaking Six of Wands and the Star card together. There's definitely some kind of success coming here. Some kind of success that is coming in. It's going to make you feel very hopeful. It might also make you feel like you could be a star for sure, but you could just feel like the universe is really looking out for you at this time. I mean, look at that picture. You got a clear path here. All right, but I do think that you had to put something behind you that was very, very destructive to you. Whoever this was, you destroyed somebody here with some truth. That's what I'm getting. Whatever that truth has been here, I feel like you're doing that. You did do that, or maybe this is something that you are doing here. It does say share wisdom. Maybe you're sharing, maybe you're already doing that. But you're stepping into a fruitful time, and I feel like a lot of the things that you may have been trying to manifest this whole time are about to come in for you, just based on these cards here. And ultimately, I do think, and I also had the King and Queen of Swords as well down there. Ultimately, I do think that you're going to be matching up with someone here that's going to be a part of your journey in some way. It does appear to be in a way that has to do with love. Okay, doesn't have to be, but it appears to be. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. It kind of went all over the place today, but I mean, I understood it. Let me get a few more cards actually, and I'll close you guys out. Let me get these since we're doing this kind of read. Spirit, what else? Any final words for, or any final words of wisdom for the collective, please? Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. I'm telling you, take that risk. You're being asked to share your wisdom, to get out of your comfort zone. You've done your work. You've gotten through your shadow time. Take the risk. We have soar here, sorry. Soar, you're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows. Oh my God, are you serious? And let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. I'm telling you. I mean, and last but not least, I'm going to pull this from the bottom. Have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. See, that's that part, that fire-breathing dragon, right? Where you feel like you have to still protect yourself. I mean, it's good to be cautious, but don't burden yourself thinking that everybody's bad. They're just not. I don't think that you do, but I think this is like some energy that might still be around you. Okay, I think you're going to be coming out of that. You got to understand, regardless of what has happened in the past that's made this imprint, where you're going is so much better. Have this faith, because the universe definitely has you. I heard it coming into the reading. I told you that, and now we saw the card come right out. All right, it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet still you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. And flow it is. You have, hello, let me turn these around. You have the Six of Wands and the Star card coming together, okay, in magical ways. This says it all. Those cards say it all, okay? Just have a little bit of faith. You're being prompted to do this. It looks like you're putting something behind that honestly could have taken a lot from you, but you've grown so much as a result, and now you're being encouraged to share your wisdom. Okay, guys? That's the message I have for you guys tonight. Hopefully it will resonate. Let me know if it does. I will see you guys soon. Have a good night. Bye.